There's a beautiful verse in the Gospel of Thomas. If you bring forth that which is within you, that which is within you will save you. But if you do not bring forth that which is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. The Gnostic perspective is that human beings have something called divinity, which the Archons lack, and therefore human beings are superior to the Archons and capable of defeating them. The only thing that prevents that from happening is the deception factor, that human beings are taught and conditioned to think that they are victims or helpless. The Archons are masters of deception and disguise and creators of virtual reality experiences. There's even a passage in the Gospel of John where they can imitate somebody's loved ones. And an added dimension to it would be that they lack creativity. They cannot initiate or create. They can only imitate and copy and create fake versions, whereas human beings have this creative capacity. So when we consider what we do to counteract the Archons, one of the things would be get creative. So it's really saying that our answers are within. The Archons want us to look without the chain of command, taking our orders from above. So the counter strategy for us would be go within and listen to your own inner guidance and do your practices, be it meditation or Tai Chi or whatever works for you. But the answers are within you, not bowing down to authority. And something else which would distinguish a Gnostic Christian from an Orthodox Christian, and I consider myself to be a Gnostic Christian, is the believe it or else model. So in the New Testament, we read that to become a convert, you had to believe things which you have not seen or heard yourself on someone else's authority. So you're commanded to believe it or else, believe what we're telling you or else. Whereas the Gnostic model would be actually enshrine more of what Thomas represented, that is a doubtful approach, and you only believe what you have seen or heard yourself and what you have experienced yourself. But you see the foundations being laid for the Roman Church in those verses where people are being required to believe things that they have not seen or heard.
Absolutely.
And the authority was being conferred on someone who was making a claim to have seen Jesus ascend up into heaven and having seen the resurrected Christ and so on. You believe what we're telling you or you won't be saved. Whereas the Gnostic approach is you only believe what you have experienced for yourself.